Hey, Danny Ray with Pinnacle Quote Life Insurance Specialist. Just want to talk to you about a topic um, about uh, life insurance over the age of 50. Okay, why people get it over 50, and what are the goals? Because at that point, sometimes your kids are grown. All right, so why people get life insurance over the age of 50? Now, I can't stress it enough. If you're 47 years old and you're shopping for life insurance, you didn't do something right. Really, I mean, it's. I always stress it when I talk to clients of mine that are under the age of 40. I tell them, I say, listen, um, my main goal is to make sure you don't ever have to do this again. I want you skating into retirement, convert your policy, never have to do this again. Okay, so again, my main focus is to make sure you get it. But again, some things happen where people put it off, and agents, life insurance agents, love the old, the late 40s, early 50s guy with minor health impairments. Okay, there's agents look at that as there's a lot of premium in that. Okay, but again, I have clients of mine that can vouch for it, that listen to this video, can say that, yeah, Danny tells me that all the time. If I just got off the phone with a client of mine, they're both under the age of 40. Okay, and I say that to them. I want to make sure that you never have to do this again. But anyway, if you are over the age of 50, okay, to get life insurance, normally, your kids are grown. Okay, statistics say that once you hit 50, blood pressure, statistically your increased ratio of blood pressure happens, cholesterol, minor health issues come into play, diabetes. Okay, statistics tell us that. So usually when you're 50 years old, okay, your premium starts to go higher. I mean, from age 40 to age 50, your premium's pretty much double. Okay, so it's very important to make sure you get the life insurance early. Earlier the better. Okay, but again, over age 50, okay, got to keep in mind, if you have health issues, okay, it's a lot harder to get life insurance as you get older because again, mortality rate is not on your side. When you're 50, you get a 30-year term as a male. You're overlapping the mortality age of 77 for us guys. So the price is going to shoot up on you. Women, again, it's 81. And I explain that in my other videos. So again, if you have some serious medical conditions, it will be difficult or won't be cost effective to get life insurance. You'll still be able to get it, but it depends on how much you want to pay. All right. And again, if you ever decline with life insurance and you're over the age of 50, you might decide that you probably can't get it. But again, there's always another option to go, a non-medical or a guaranteed issue whole life policy. I spoke about that a couple of videos ago about the guaranteed issue policy. No questions asked. You get the policy. It doesn't matter if you smoke 25 packs a day and you got stage 4 cancer. They'll give you the policy. Okay. Now, again, I cannot overstate the importance of life insurance. It's the best way to protect your loved ones. Okay, to make them financially secure. So let's talk about who's really who's really, who are you really taking care of at the age of 50? Again, your kids are grown. Okay, you're not taking care of them in a sense. Some kids are living in the house into the mid-20s these days, but I mean they're working. You're not really financially supporting them like you are your spouse. Okay, so people that are over 50 looking for life insurance, there's really reasons why they want to get it. All right. Now a lot of clients say, "Oh, I'm over 50 and my kids are grown. I don't need it anymore." You cannot be farther from the truth. Okay, because remember, if you are the primary breadwinner, okay, and your kids are grown, usually your spouse or your significant other, okay, you die, your paycheck dies with you. If you have a pension, that pension dies with you, and there's a gap there that you got to make sure that they're taken care of. So if you're 50 and you ask yourself, why do I still need life insurance? I'll tell you why you need it. Okay, because again, your spouse financially depends on you. Could be for estate taxes. Without life insurance, any debts or taxes you may have is going to fall in the laps of your loved ones. Okay, at the worst possible time. Okay, nobody's got earmarked somebody else's taxes and somebody else's debt in a bank account waiting for somebody to die to pay for it. Okay, so it's our responsibility as the primary breadwinner, or if people financially depend on us, it's our responsibility to make sure that that does not happen to them. Okay. Now, again, final expenses, burial, casket, funeral costs. Okay. Again, when you die, nobody's got earmarked somebody else's funeral sitting in a bank account. Okay. You got to make sure you be responsible enough to take care of that so you're not hurting your loved ones. Okay. Life insurance can be means of savings. I mean, again, going back to a couple of videos ago, and I'm not a big believer in investing in life insurance and mixing the both. But again, there's other reasons why people do it. There's an investment objective. There is an objective, which is okay. Okay, investing in tax deferred, interest down the line, or cash value. Say for savings account for something in the future where you can cash out the policy. Okay, that's things like that's why you need life insurance at the age of 50. You want to be able to, you got to make sure you skate into retirement. Okay. And where you can self-insure, your house is paid off and stuff like that. But you always want to make sure you have a little cushion to take care of your loved ones, okay? Because usually at age 55 or 60, there's really only one person that's really depending on you, and that's your partner, okay? So also retirement income and a pension replacement. You die, your pension sometimes, in most cases, dies with you, or in some cases, depending on if you took a lump sum or payments. Only half of that goes to your spouse. So there is a gap there that needs to be filled. That's where life insurance comes in. Now, again, going back to what kind of policy you want at that age, at age 50, again, if you're in your earning years still, you're 50, you might have 10 or 15 years left till you retire. Okay, the most cost-effective way is obviously getting term. But again, it all comes down to what your motives and your game plan is. Now, here at Pinnacle Quote, what we do for you, okay, is we have every policy we offer you, we have conversion options, which means if you're 50 and you get a 15-year term and the term is up, we'll convert the policy for you before it expires. So you have a smaller policy for later on in life, something for a burial or an estate tax, final expenses. This way you're not shopping at age 66 for a $25,000 policy where they're going to they're going to see you a mile away. That's a lot of, it can be very expensive. Okay, so term life insurance, again, is the most cost-effective way and probably the cheapest term, the cheapest way to go for the proper protection that you need. And usually cover, age 50. After age 50, you're not going to get a 30-year term anymore. They're not available. And again, you always got to keep in mind the mortality age is 77. If you're 55 years old and you get a term policy for 30 years or a 25-year, remember, it's overlapping statistically when you're supposed to be dead. So the insurance company is going to make you pay for it early on. Okay, so remember, 77, keep that in mind. Women, it's 81. So with that said, usually a 10 or 15-year policy at age 55 is usually sufficient enough where we can convert it down the line. Now, again, permanent life insurance, like whole life, okay, depends. It's for your entire life. Okay, it's something that you pay into. Okay, there's differences than term life insurance. I mean, you'll build up some cash value, but you never get out of what you put into it. Okay, and usually the interest that you earn in these policies offsets some of the inflation. So I'm not a very big believer, unless of course you have an objection, which is deferred interest down the line or forced savings. Okay. Now, obviously, premiums in whole life policies or permanent life insurance policies usually triple, quadruple more than term. Okay, so again, the investment part of it, my philosophy is the insurance company is the only one that makes out because they take your premiums and leverage it, and they throw you crumbs. Really, in my opinion, you can save, 3 times the payment, put in an investment account, and make more money than an insurance company is going to be, making money off you. So, so with that said, you just really got to make sure that you decide which insurance company to go with after 50. Again, here at Pinnacle Quote. We have relationships with dozens of carriers. We go ahead and I'm licensed in 49 states. So, I'm what they call, an independent agent, a platinum independent agent. And, I'll always make sure you get the best price, the best carrier, period. All right. We'll make sure that whatever your needs are and whatever your goals are, we'll tailor make the policy around those needs and goals. I'm just not going to take something off the rack and one size fits all. That's not what we do here. Okay, so again, if you're looking for life insurance, okay, and if this topic helped you, then give us a call. 855-380-3300 extension 2. You'll go directly to me. You can also go to pinnaclequote.com and actually get a quote. It takes about literally seconds. Okay, you can go ahead and put your information in there, and you'll actually see the top 5 or 10 quotes, companies that's bidding for your business with the best rates. Okay, then that information will come back to me, and I'll give you a call. Again, I keep it very simple. All right, I'm not here to. I cut the salesmanship out of it. I mean, clients to me, I like to be very personable. It's all about the relationship. So when I call you, it's going to be, cut and dry, right to the point. I'm not gonna try and strong sell you. It's life insurance. If you need it, either you need it or you don't. All right, I'll just provide you with the best price, best carrier, with the best options. You pick and choose whatever one you want. No pressure. So you can also go to the website and look at the chat box now, and we'll be launching our blog any day now. I mean, any hour now, really. Very excited about that. Okay, we have a lot of interactive capabilities in the blog. All right. So again, just to recap about life insurance over 50. Again, the youngest you are, the better it's going to be for you. Okay. Once you get over 50, again, statistics say that health issues start to come. It could be blood pressure, diabetes, so on and so forth. Okay. The reasons why you need it above the age of 50 can be many reasons. It could be tax estate plannings, state taxes, final expense, burial. Life insurance as means of savings. So again, sometimes people like to have a tax-deferred basis for later on. And also, remember, if your retirement income and pension, if you die, sometimes that stuff dies with you. And remember, at age 55 to 60, there's somebody depending on you. Usually your partner for the last 30 or 40 years. Okay? So that's very important. Again, at age 55 to 60, you're going to want to get in the term if you're healthy enough. Again, as you get older, the prices of term and whole life start to meet each other. Okay, and every policy we have here at Pinnacle Quote, okay, that's term, we can convert it for you down the line. Okay, so again, that's my intake on policies over the age of 50. We'll be explaining more and more videos down the line for people in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, also in their 40s, 30s, and 20s when that topic comes up. So I try to keep it fresh. I usually try to make these videos about a topic that I discuss with a client during the day. So again, this is Danny Ray with Pinnacle Quote. Give me a call, 855-380-3300. Go on our web with pinnaclequote.com. You can get a quote right on the website. And again, the information comes back to me. We don't sell your information. And then we'll set up a time to discuss. You'd also schedule an appointment through the website as well. There's also a chat box at the bottom right-hand corner of the website where you can ask me questions throughout the course of the day. All right, so be safe. I'll talk to you soon. All right.